to look at Bible prophecy and particularly the Middle East as it relates to what is taking place specifically with the nation Israel. Today, however, I would like to look at once again and revisit a very heated topic, the topic of global warming, pun intended, by the way. For a number of years now, I've been really trying to connect the dots prophetically as it relates to global warming and how it fits into and ties in with the prophetic program in the last days. And heretofore, the best that I've been able to surmise has been that it would relate to the absence of the United States in Bible prophecy. And I think it still does in large part because all the fingers of blame point to the United States. And the commitment financially to resolve or at least combat global warming or deal with global warming have been really placed on the shoulders of the United States because apparently we are to blame. It's your fault because of the gases that I didn't mean it that way, but you know what I mean. But interesting, I just this last week had a article emailed to me that really makes sense, and kind of the light bulb went off because it seems that the real agenda of the global warming pundits is to create a unified central ruling body that brings the entire world together as one. And in so doing, the United States of America will, in effect, surrender her sovereignty under the banner of it being for the greater good. Some Bible prophecy teachers believe that this is a satanic scheme to create a new global Babylonian empire and world unity. Here's where the light bulbs went off. It was with this article that actually Dave Hunt from the Berean Call had put on their website from the EU Observer. And it was on Thursday, June 5th, with the headline reading, "Brussels turns to gods for help with climate change." Listen to this article. Brussels officials have turned to religious VIPs to help spread the gospel of an environmentally friendly society and increase awareness of climate change in their parishes, as well as promoting tolerance between different confessions in Europe. Different religious persuasions is what they mean. 20 high-level representatives, 19 men and 1 woman from European, Christian, Jewish, and Muslim congregations met in Brussels on Monday, 5 May, to discuss the, watch this, sensitive issues of climate change and reconciliation between peoples. Did you just see those dots get connected right there? It gets better. Mr. Barroso told a press conference that churches, that's us, mosques, that's them, and temples could all play an important role in helping to save the planet. Oh, we're supposed to save the planet now. Not souls, the planet. Goes on to say, thanks to their moral authority, their outreach, and their structure, they are well placed to make a valuable contribution, mobilizing our societies for a sustainable future, the president said. Prime Minister Johnson, referring to both the Bible and the Quran, really, said, Earth was created and given to man, and man has to be respectful of what he has been given, and called for what the late Pope John Paul II described as an ecological conversion. I don't know about you, but my Bible says nothing of an ecological conversion. It's a spiritual conversion. And I don't know since when did we decide that we needed to reference both the Bible and the Quran in the same sentence. On the second topic of the meeting, reconciliation. Again, here's where the dots get connected. Through intercultural dialogue, President Barroso underlined the importance of combining freedom of expression and respect for other faiths in an attempt to soothe both Islamic outrage in recent years and others' fear of Islam. Islam today is a part of Europe. One should not see Islam as outside of Europe. We already have an important presence of Islam and Muslims among our citizens. Mr. Barroso said, adding that the interfaith dialogue proved that the preachers of a clash of civilizations are wrong. Excuse me? I'm a preacher and the Bible teaches that there's a clash of civilizations, and it's not wrong. The Bible and the Quran clash. And guess which one's wrong? It's not the Bible. The Grand Mufti of Bosnia Herzegovina, Dr. Mustafa Kerik, pointed to the EU's policy on Turkey. This connected yet another dot. Following this logic, Europe has to prove that Islam is part of Europe by not delaying the acceptance of Turkey to the EU, the cleric said. Really? You know, up to this point, Turkey has been denied membership in the European Union. And this has been interesting because Turkey is listed in Ezekiel 38 as one of the nations that forms this Muslim alliance of nations and attacks Israel in the last days. So it's all coming together. But see, I never was able to really make the connection. And why was global warming the topic of the day globally? Every nation. Well, now I understand. It's to bring every nation together under one banner, and now I see how it is that global warming is fast becoming the catalyst to bring the religions of the world together. The big three, if I can call them that, Judaism, Christianity, which really in the form of Christianity as the world understands it is Catholicism, not us, and Islam. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And really, if you go to Israel today, you find these three major world religions housed in this little place we call Jerusalem. On Friday, the Muslims worship. On Saturday or Shabbat, the Jews worship. And on Sunday, the Catholics worship. So you have the Friday people, the Saturday people, and the Sunday people, as they're called.